Hola, bienvenidos. Te voy a mostrar 5 lugares divertidos para disfrutar aquí en Ensenada. Vamos.
Vamos. Okay, there she goes. Off to Neverland. No, she's coming back. She forgot her purse. So,
Yes.
all right. So we're doing a tour, a walking tour of Ensenada. A quick. Like, we'll run through the main places that we go to while we've been here, and
And you can enjoy and spend time with your family or friends.
Walking distance from the marina or a hotel. We'll show some hotels if you'd like to come down from the U.S. or fly into Tijuana or whatever. But yeah, if you come in on the cruise ship, all this stuff is in walking distance. You could do within an hour and a half, probably. Not all at once. But yeah, from the port, you've got the containers, the cruise ships, and the fishing industry here, which is really adds to the kind of the Pacific vibe. I like it a lot. Great tacos, fish tacos everywhere. We'll talk about those a little bit later. And you can see the Disney cruise ship. We'll use that as a point of reference as we do the tour. And then over here, there's a museum and tour office, so you can check out tours. They're going to recommend the Bufadora and some other stuff that's kind of far. You could go check it out, but for the purposes of this video, we're going to talk more about the places you can walk to and really get the full Ensenada experience, right?
Right.
Okay. So what are the 5 places? Here, the hotel.
Yes.
And the cruise port, obviously.
The cruise port.
And then we're going to go to the containers, Plaza Containers. And we're going to go downtown. And then to the fish market. And after that, the Malecon. Which is like the main plaza in the city. I'll have to show there's like the giant Mexican flag there. So this here is the Corona Hotel and Spa on the right. Great place to hang out if you want to do the hotel thing. Hotel's pretty. There's a restaurant on site that sells great stuff. You can get a massage. There's a jacuzzi, pool, everything. And the hotel is good. It's not. I mean, it's a nice hotel. This is our favorite spot. Well, we've been working on the boat. We're here almost every day to get energy drinks and ice cream. And
and cheese.
Like cheese and whatever, bacon, salchicha, doggos, hot dogs, and tuna, things like that. Yeah, there's 7-Elevens all over the place out here. There's
and
Allie.
Also, yeah, I need a bottle of water to continue.
She's getting ready for the journey.
And
they didn't have our favorite ice cream
no, we can find it.
If you go, look for the Kit Kat ice cream bars. It's like the best ratio of ice cream to chocolate and like crunch texture. With like,
it's a perfect combination.
I'm all about the high life or whatever, like getting the elegant dining and stuff. But man, those things are special, babe.
Yeah.
The Kit Kat ice cream bars. And we got the Flor de Pitaya. It's a Mexican restaurant, standard fare. We'll show some pictures in the slides, whatever. Ooh. And then nightlife. That's right, I forgot about the nightlife. This is the Abel's Bar here, and there's this part of the town. So we went south down the boulevard from the cruise port. You can kind of get more of the alternative nightlife here. Rock bands and cover bands and American rock. So if that's kind of your deal, it's a fun place to hang out at night. They put on a good show, and it's a nice bar with like a balcony or like a second floor. You can watch the band. It gets full, but it's a lot of fun. So from there, we're going to continue down the boulevard toward, toward
You
Playa,
can see-
Playa Hermosa, the beautiful beach. And here you go,
Oh, you can see the pancake place. One of my favorites because the food is delicious. I like so much omelette. And of course, your favorite is
waffles.
Yeah.
Always waffles, babe.
You can arrive early because
Oh yeah, it gets busy. Get there by like 8 in the morning probably to get a good spot. But yeah, crepes too. They got like a bunch of good crepes with fresh fruit, fried bananas too, which is like a Mexican thing. Like a cool deal. Heading further south down the boulevard. There's more hotels on the way, but I would still recommend staying someplace closer to downtown, kind of closer to the cruise port, if you're going to do a hotel stay, just to get a better view of the whole experience, right?
Yeah.
You can rent horses down here, though, right?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, they let you run down the beach with the horses. Hey, this one gets mad. Right? Okay, after we pass these dudes, I start filming the horse, and he stomps. Look, what's up, guys? Right here. This dude right here. Look at him.
Oh yeah, I can see.
He either said hello or I don't know. Maybe he's anxious. The gas station's kind of the last landmark before you get to the beach. And the plaza that we're talking about, the containers. So we tried to go in this way on foot, and we got yelled at by the security guy. We wanted to get a view of the coast, whatever the bay, while we were in the porta potty too. Apparently, look, we got booted.
Yeah.
Then we headed down the long way. You can see the plaza there, built out of the shipping containers.
And finally, we arrived.
Oh yeah. Further down the boulevard is like, it's all standard touristy beachfront kind of plaza, right?
Yes.
Beach access, surf shops, smoothies. We have to put the smoothie place in too. What's the name of the place? Do you remember?
No.
Okay, we'll get it. What's up, buddy? So entering the plaza, it's all kind of open, but there's a bar or bars, cafe, multiple restaurants, flavors from like all over the country, and we even got like a pear and gorgonzola pizza.
Oh
which
yeah.
was really good. But here
it's
we are.
So good. It was closed.
Yeah, it was closed, but we picked the Casa Chiapas here, which is
so we made
best quesadillas.
The containers here at the what's this, Plaza Hermosa? Playa Hermosa. Playa Hermosa. Yeah, the beach is right here, Playa Hermosa. This is one of my favorite places. Our favorite place to hang out. There's music, dancing, a bunch of restaurants, bars. The food's great. The views are beautiful, and we've got with us right now the owner of Casa Chiapas, where we're about to have a delicious quesadilla. Hola, amigo. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Darvis.
Ok, mucho gusto.
Pues ahora sí que le damos la bienvenida acá a Casa Chiapas. Estamos ubicados en Plaza Contenedores, en Playa Hermosa, en Ensenada, Baja California. Ahora sí que los invitamos para que vengan y disfruten de un lugar muy acogedor, muy amable, y para que disfruten del atardecer, del sol.
Claro que sí.
Estamos a orilla de la playa, ¿eh?
Ajá, claro.
¿Cuáles son las especialidades?
Las especialidades, pues tenemos los chilaquiles Casa Chiapas, que son
Chilaquiles are great.
chilaquiles, vienen rellenos de quesillo más bien, que viene de Chiapas, viene con carne adobada, tocino, un huevo al gusto, y pues se puede servir en la salsa que ustedes gusten, verde o roja. Tenemos también tamales de
Red and green
chipilín,
chilaquiles.
tenemos tamales de mole, ahora sí que mole poblano, son estilo chiapaneco, tenemos las quesadillas con nuestros guisos que igual son al estilo de allá. Tenemos también una variedad de mariscos, ahora sí que comidas para preparar al gusto, y ahora sí que lo que deseen acá lo van a tener ahí.
Sí, Sí, muchas gracias. ¿Y tienes algo de tu favorita, tu cosa favorita del menú?
Lo favorito, la favorita, las margaritas. Que
Ah,
siempre
claro
están
que
todos
sí,
los días,
vamos.
Todos los días al 2x1 de
See
limón,
the-
para cuando
The cruise
gustes.
ship in the background.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Still a
Okay,
little ways
gracias.
off, but right there is where we came from, just down the boulevard. ¿Y cómo te sientes?
I'm muy feliz. I feel so happy. And I really enjoy the view.
Oh, it's great.
I really like it.
Yeah, kind of itching to get out on the water soon.
And the food here is so delicious, so you're gonna enjoy it.
Yep, it's great. All right.
And spend a fun time.
Yeah,
also.
so I like it here because the prices are really good.
Yes.
Thought we're gonna pay 100 pesos for a, well, you'll see it, big quesadilla. Vibe is great. Like I said, there's music, salsa dancing, salsa lessons, whatever, up on the upper levels in the summertime. And they do, outdoor concerts here, concerts at the bar. Back in the summer.
So we ended up ordering the quesadilla with nopal and chorizo. And if you don't know, nopal is a superfood. Oh, he also gave us free queso. So every state in Mexico, well, most states have their own style of cheese.
Quesillo.
So there's the quesadilla we ordered. Like I said, nopal and chorizo.
And that's me. I really enjoyed that moment.
Oh man, that was good. They do the tortillas fresh too.
Yes.
And nopal is prickly pear paddles, and it's great because it has like all the antioxidants and amino acids you need, or whatever. You could basically live on cactus, on nopal.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get a chance, try it.
So we decide to look around.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was closed. Still kind of early in the season. Kind of chilly, so
Mhm.
people wait for the summer before they do everything. That's me. Chilling. All right, so we headed back down the boulevard toward the cruise port, and so here we are, arriving back at the 7-Eleven, and this is the Corona Hotel on the left. So we'll pick up the tour from here. We're going to cross to the other side of the boulevard and head north up toward downtown.
Because we want to see what happened over there. And look, it's an event for shoppers.
They have events all the time for racing and motorcycles and cars. It's really, it gets packed. And they've got parades all the time too in the city. And I was going to say, here in the yard, they throw parties, like giant events. There's a beer fest that they do every year, and I don't know how they pack all the people in there, but there are like hundreds of stands selling beer and food from all over the Central and South America. They've got like 5 or 6 live bands playing at different places on the grounds, and it's an absolute blast.
Oh, look this. It's so beautiful, and all the walls.
Es la
What
ballena.
must, yeah.
Yeah, some good street art. I wouldn't call that graffiti. Calm is a good restaurant if you want a little more high-end experience with oysters and seafood and cocktails and stuff. It's a good restaurant. And then, like we were saying, there's street vendors with mariscos, which is seafood, fresh seafood, and tacos, and they do all sorts of stuff, right?
Yeah.
What to throw in? Oh, Floresta. Tacos Floresta
Are
is
the
our-
best for me.
Yeah, we'll throw in a little clip of that or a little image of that. Okay, and then up ahead, there's another hotel right here that's still kind of central to everything that we're showing. The Via Marina, right here. Nice pool. The hotel's not bad. A little less expensive, I think, than the Corona. So if it's more your speed, then it's a good spot to hang out. Great for walking downtown. Then here on the left, if you can see in the corner, it says El Rey del Sol. That restaurant is kind of famous for the pastries, eclairs and donut tarts.
Delicious, by the way.
Yeah, they've had like a feud with one of the chefs, and he took off. Or I don't remember exactly the story. We'll throw in a link. But they've got a competing store called La Reina, which is like the same pastries, but different location.
Yeah, different.
So downtown is, I mean, it's nice. It's pretty, right?
Yeah.
In the during the holidays, they've got Christmas lights all over the place, and there are people, still playing music in the street, even in the winter.
Huh? Yeah, it looks like that. Hi, ¿cómo estás?
That's it.
Hola.
So hey, did you see that? You see the band waving to us while they're playing?
Yes.
That was impressive. Yeah, everybody's really friendly
Yes.
in
it
the
is.
city. It's a nice, easygoing place. Shopkeepers are all friendly, and they got good stuff too. This dude's on his way. On his way to a gig. I mean, you can find all sorts of restaurants. I think are more on the southern or the other end of the stretch here. As we go, we're approaching this downtown historic district, or Centro. What is it? Distrito Centro Histórico.
Distrito.
And that's where you find more of the nightlife and clubs and everything, bars like this here. Some really cool places, and at night it gets loud. I mean, there's music and dancing in the street, and it's great. Papas and Beer is a nice club if you like dancing. Las Caguas, there you can see kind of right there in the middle. Another nice bar to hang out. And then if we turn down, what street is this?
I don't know.
Well, this guy's trying to rope me into watching the fight at the bar. But no, down here there's a couple other clubs that are good for dancing, whatever. And then Husong's here is it's a nice kind of like, ranchero style bar.
Yes, it is.
If you really want to get the down home Mexican vibe.
Music vibe, yeah. You can go there. And look, I like this kind of ornaments because it's in common. So
Ali wanted to get pictures with
Yes.
the fish.
with the fish.
She wants to become one with the fish. To give us luck, good luck for fishing and on the travel,
Yeah.
on the journey, or the adventure, I guess we call
The
it.
adventure.
The-
For the adventure. Yeah.
You see that? One with the fish, babe. Speaking of the fish, we're on our way to the fish market now. So we're gonna head down out of downtown back toward the boulevard. Speaking of fish, there's some nice seafood restaurants, kind of all along the way. So yeah, we're heading down toward the boulevard on kind of the north end of the city. Hanging out with some other peeps. And then here at the boulevard, we're gonna cross over toward the bay again. We'll pass the fish market, which is, oh man, they've got all sorts of stuff over there. It's all fresh too, fresh caught. You can see the fishermen out there selling, or hanging out.
Yeah, you can see all the kind of
selling
seafood.
The catch of the day, right? Scallops and
also
mussels.
restaurants.
Yeah, restaurants line the whole boardwalk is.
It's full of them.
It's full of restaurants. So last time we were there, we got smoked marlin and
delicious, by the way.
And halibut, and fresh halibut. Yeah, the smoked marlin, we made a marlin pate with cheese and mayonnaise and lemon, onion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's starting to hurt. Her feet are giving out. You can see her kind of limping there. So I think we must have walked 5 or 6 miles.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend doing kind of one thing at a time. But everything that we've shown is within walking distance to this marina and the hotels. Maybe just don't do it all in one day.
Yeah, it was so hard for me. Walk so many hours.
3 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we spent about an hour at the containers.
Oh, that's true.
I was feeling good.
Now in this zone, you can. Listen this Spanish music.
Yep. Traditional. Very, very Mexican. Very, what style is that?
I don't know.
I don't know what you call it.
Yeah,
This one's tired. Look at her feet.
definitely.
You see how bad they hurt?
And then no tour of Ensenada is complete without the dogs wearing sunglasses. Usually these guys are hanging out over by the Carl's Jr., which I'll hit every once in a while, and as on the way out the drive-through, they're hanging out there, waiting for some food. They're like the chillest dogs in the country, right?
Right.
So we hook them up, and then we take off. And then, we're back kind of at the marina area. And the Malecon here, we'll have to throw in a couple pictures of the flag and the nightlife. But it lights up at night, and then they fly the giant Mexican flag. And then all around you can buy esquites or elotes,
Yes.
corn in a cup, Mexican street corn, whatever, and then little shops for jewelry and trinkets. Kids are run all over the place. They've got like popcorn, ice cream, everything, right?
Yes, everything.
It's awesome.
And look the pictures.
That is Ensenada. Yeah?
Yeah.
Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go.